This week on the Anime Alchemists Podcast.
One of the directors from JJK and Chainsaw Man left MAPPA to create their own studio, which sounds like a lot of that's been going on. People are just...
Okay, we're about to go on a quick little tangent, but I have some Minecraft questions for y'all.
Go.
Fuck is I've been going down and mining a lot, and there's this thing, and it's terrifying, and it like turns off and on the lights. I don't remember the Warden, I think it's called.
Really strikes up the conversation. Who the fuck is Rin gonna end up with, and who is Yukio gonna end up with?
What about William Vengeance and Melioriota?
Oh, that's unlikely. I
Vengeance
could see
and
that.
Yeah.
I could see him being able to pin her down.
He is.
Oh, with his tree?
Yeah, because
Ooh,
she's
she'd be
like she's
into
a
it.
beast.
Yeah.
She would fight you. Oh no, if you want to clap these two, you gonna fight me.
Hey, I thought of a random unlikely ship in Blue Exorcist, though. Back to that.
Okay.
What about Mephisto and Shura?
There can be an AI Anime Alchemist Podcast.
Oh god.
That's horrifying.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist Podcast. My name is Emery.
My name is Gary.
Did you forget your name again?
No, I didn't want to say it because I don't want to be identified.
My name is Martine.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's episode 115. Do you have
I wanted to say something. After 115 episodes, why do we introduce ourselves every time? And
for the people that might be new?
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, nice to
We
meet you.
appreciate
if you
y'all
guys-
checking it out.
Appreciate you guys. If you are new, make sure you guys like the video. If you do enjoy this video, if you guys really enjoy it, make sure you guys subscribe, turn those notifications on. We drop every Wednesday on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and Spotify, and then the video drops on YouTube every Thursday. Appreciate you again for listening. Like always, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning can always get you 10% off on your G Fuel order, especially if you use that link in our bio. Get you an extra 10% discounts.
Yep.
Yeah, some shit like that. Appreciate you, G Fuel. I'm sorry.
Appreciate you, but yeah, you know.
You're drinking G Fuel right now. What are you
It
drinking?
is. It's a
Dude, I got my two favorite dailies, PewDiePie and Shiny Splash, and I realized I think Shiny Splash is my favorite. I'm
Oh.
drinking that one more.
That's a kind of a
Yeah, that is kind of big.
Mhm.
I thought PewDiePie was my favorite.
yeah, you've been drinking that one for a long time, even when I lived with you.
I love G Fuel.
G Fuel
I
for
got
sure.
stickers all over and shit. Yeah, fuck with y'all.
Now, let's talk about some anime
And manga.
and manga.
And manhwa?
And manhwa.
Yeah.
Anime, manga, manhwa. We're talking about it all. So heavy spoiler warnings for things to come.
Oh, we're not talking about Donghua.
What is Donghua?
Chinese animation.
Why is it B?
I don't know.
know.
It's Chinese.
Later.
One of us should start to dip into that. Just to
Oh yeah, I
Bring
bet
light
you.
to
Some
that
really
whole-
cool ones, but
Mhm.
they're really, it's hard to find like a good place to watch, and like you want to support the studios that made it, so it's like through the proper channels, right? Like I
Okay.
could go watch it on a sketchy site,
yeah.
but that doesn't really do anything for the people who made it.
It's not gonna help them grow and get more popularity to where we can get more of it.
Exactly, and that's my thing. And like I haven't found a legal avenue yet to watch them. So if anybody knows, please comment. Let us know.
Let us know, please.
In some, I guess, big animation industry news, one of the directors from JJK and Chainsaw Man left MAPPA to create their own studio, which sounds like a lot of that's been going on. People are just
Making their own studios and leaving. Yeah.
Oh, I'll just freelance.
Mhm.
You can hire my studio to produce this scene rather than hiring me as an animator.
I saw that a lot in the Wano stuff for One Piece too, because like they would get. Remember how they got other animators that weren't Japanese?
Oh, yeah.
American ones. I think Henry Thurlow was one of them. He was a big animator who did some great work in the Luffy and Kaido fights,
Yeah.
and some Zoro and King stuff. I think there was a couple other animators that I don't remember off the top of my head, but Henry Thurlow was one of the prominent ones, and his stuff was amazing. And it's cool seeing like independent animators like that get freelance to do projects as big as One Piece and other shows too.
Remember, he's not an animator. He's a director.
Or director. I'm
so
sorry,
like
I'm sorry.
That kind of just gives hopefully like an opportunity. Like if he's gonna be directing it, like hopefully like he's gonna open up like a new avenue for like the industry to be a little bit less toxic and shitty.
Hopefully, yeah.
Like
Or
that's
just better
what
working conditions.
Yes, that's all. Like that's what I'm hoping out of this is that he's like, okay, this was terrible. Let me try to do something better. Like imagine the kind of shit we would get with like people being treated right.
Oh yeah. No,
Like imagine if animators were happy.
And like I think now's the time to do it too, because anime has never been as popular as it is today. So why not take advantage of that and try to take that venture into making your own studio, and maybe you'll start with like some smaller shows or whatever you can get until you start building up a catalog and a portfolio of work that you do. And if you're put in good work, which I'm assuming he'll probably specialize in, considering he's coming from Mappa, he knows the level of quality that is deemed successful.
Yes,
he knows kind of the standard, so I'm hoping that it can take off and do really, really well, and hopefully provide a better avenue for other animators to maybe leave their bad working conditions and just have a better competitor to Mappa, I guess.
Well, that's if they do it right, though. You know what I mean? It like the way the system is set up, it's really set up for them to be able to like, okay, they'll leave and then they're trying to get their profits and establish themselves. So at the start, it might be a little rough, guys, but don't worry.
Yeah, it's the same with any
it'll
startup.
get better. And then who's to say it doesn't change and those conditions don't stay the same? Like they make some changes, but it's not enough to like really make that impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there has to be an actual change to the system itself.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious to see what comes up with that. And when you brought that up, it also reminded me, I saw that the One Punch Man creator also went off and started his own animation studio as well too.
Whoa.
That was just announced very recently. The creator's name was Yusuke. Sorry, I had a different website.
Oh. One of those.
No, it was that test that we were talking about.
Oh, gotcha.
So renowned One Punch Man illustrator Yusuke Murata recently announced that he's launching his own anime studio. So that'll be interesting. I don't think there's a name for it or anything like that, but it is interesting to see that it's starting to be more prominent.
It's because of Mappa.
It is.
I'm starting to see why you're like so upset. Like, just stop watching the anime, Gary. Just read the manga.
There's a part of me like I might pick up what was it?
One Piece.
Hell's Paradise.
Oh, so you don't have to support them. I get it though. I like honestly, I start to understand because they're setting this industry standard of like, oh well, this is this insane quality, pumped out super quick. And like they don't care about deadlines, people actually not seeing their families. You know what I mean? Like we were making jokes about it, well not really. We were talking about it during Hell's Paradise because they were doing Hell's Paradise, they were doing Chainsaw Man, they were doing Attack on Titan. They were doing
leading up to this.
Weren't they doing Tokyo Revengers at the same time?
No,
Campfire Cooking. They had a few like smaller
they did
titles.
The smaller
they
titles,
they were still doing stuff. And like, I remember back when Mappa, like they dropped maybe like 2 or 3 really high quality anime a year, right? And their catalog was
better
kind of
like
small.
that. Yeah, you could
Like
take
the
your
Mappa
time.
catalog is like 6 series, right? And now it's just
Fat.
it's just filled.
Oh yeah. The concern I have about like not watching anything and only reading the manga so you don't support Mappa though is that like
The animators
the animators suffer regardless, because they're putting, all this time and effort, blood, sweat, and tears, literally pumping out all this content for us, and yeah, maybe the conditions aren't great and Mappa doesn't, allow them the freedom that they want, but at the end of the day, they're still doing it because that's their passion for it. They are proud of their work regardless of the working conditions, and I've seen that when they like talk about upcoming episodes. They're like, hey, I made this scene, I'm really like excited for you guys to all see it. I see that on Twitter really often. So it's unfortunate, I guess, that like either way, like they're gonna. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, I totally understand, not wanting to watch anything Mappa puts out to not support the company, but at the same time, I also want to see what they produce because they work really hard to get there. And I have a fear that like if you don't, watch it or anything and ratings go down in terms of viewership or something, then they take that out on the animators and then just make it even worse for them for some reason because they find a way to blame them even though it's not their fault. They instead of it being more PR focused and be like, oh, like people aren't watching because we're doing something bad, they turn around and be like, oh, you guys just aren't working hard enough. It's not good enough. People don't like it. And that's not the case at all. But I could totally see that being a really shitty perspective that the company could take.
No. That's damn.
It's a shitty situation. You can't really
take it perspective,
there's anime studios out there that have done it properly though.
Yeah.
There's one out there called KyoAni. They're the ones who did Dragon Maid. They do a lot of other stuff, but they'll drop like 1 or 2 animes a year, right? But it's really high quality, and the animators get like proper wages and an actual balanced home and work life.
That's good.
So like there's places that do it.
I
It's
wonder
not impossible.
I wonder what the biggest difference is. Like why? What is
They want
stopping
money.
them?
They want money.
They're just keeping more
the
of it to
biggest thing.
themselves?
Like the big one big thing that Mappa did that like kind of had a lot of people up in arms last year is they took all of their profit money from production and they poured it into making Chainsaw Man. Like, and they as a studio with the rights to Chainsaw Man produced it and funded it. Right.
Oh.
So they would have all the rights to it, and then they complained because they were like the Blu-ray sales weren't good enough, and it didn't do well in Japan, right? So it didn't sell well.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like they put all this investment in one place, and then it didn't pay off the way they wanted it to, right? And ever since then, they've been ramping things up, putting out as many shows as they can.
I think they're trying to make
up as much money as they can.
That makes a lot of sense, actually, because I did hear so much talk last year of Chainsaw Man underperforming. We loved it, as fans and stuff, but compared to, I guess, expectations and, the target that they were supposed to hit, they did not hit that, at least in Japan specifically.
And that makes sense why that's rough, because, like, most of the series that they're probably producing are funded by massive companies and that are just like, here's the money, put it out, hurry up, so for them to like solely fund a project means they would have all rights, and if it didn't do that well, it didn't make them their profits, they're now having to do they like the investors want all of this, so we now have to we have to put out all these different things just to make up for the money
that we love
from this one solo project we did.
It's so much more complicated, I guess, than people, initially think of. Just like you're a casual viewer probably is never thinking of this kind of stuff. But it's interesting to talk about it, I guess, and learn more too, just so we can spread that information to other people too, so you can be more well versed in what you're watching, what you're consuming, and not just taking it for granted all the time. There's not much we can do, but at least having a conversation I think is worth having, because if you don't have that conversation, then they just keep getting away with it. So.
Like people complained about certain animation, like keyframe animation, stuff like that, in Shibuya, but a lot of that was like incomplete work.
They didn't give them the time to finish.
Like they were supposed to have more time for that stuff, and like it was supposed to be more well polished, but they never had the time to do it, and they just
they were finalizing episodes, damn near a day or two before
some got delayed.
Some were delayed too. Like
this is what people got to do.
We're seeing more of it. We're seeing more of this.
You give them low ratings but great reviews. There we go. Just give everything like a 1 star, but just like then like with it be like the episode was amazing, but like but then like put an enter and be like, but like can you pay your employees more? Just make every comment something like that.
Yeah, I guess maybe something like that could work.
I hope to God like one day we get big enough that like we can say some shit like that and they'll be like, okay,
so there's some, and this would be something cool like to see more people do, but there's some companies in Japan that are like establishing low cost housing, like including rent, electricity, Wi-Fi, water, like all the utilities and everything. It's like 250 yen, something like that. It's like really, really cheap, right? Because most animators make like $2,100 US a month.
Yeah, that's
so that's like
sustainable.
yeah, exactly. So there's like dorms now being made for animators. So because like they do it because they love it, not because of the pay.
Right.
But like you shouldn't live in a shithole because your passion is art. You know?
But like that's unfortunately that's always been the case, and like even you see that in every country, everywhere. It doesn't matter whether it's animation or like take for example, my field is like media production, editing, that kind of stuff, right? It's still considered like a liberal art, right? Jobs like mine, yeah, you can make good money if you make it to Hollywood and stuff like that, or if you're a freelancer and you build your own like video production studio, your business, and you strictly stay corporate. But getting there is so much harder than people think because people don't value, like they don't pay you what you're actually producing. Like I still see to this day, like whenever I just casually like job search, you know, I'm looking and I see editing positions for $8 an hour, $10 an hour. I'm like, dude, I'd rather go be a fucking like retail employee and get paid $15 an hour.
Bro, you can go to Chick-fil-A and get paid $15 an hour and have Sunday off.
Exactly, but then they're fully expecting you to have
guaranteed every week.
Yeah. But then you see like something that you need, you know, actual knowledge or a degree for, you know, and that's a very technical job. Editing is not easy. I think anyone can learn to do it, and it's a lot easier to learn nowadays than it was before, but it's still not an easy thing to do. We all know that. And offering someone $10 an hour to be an editor or a social media manager even, that is a slap in the face. Like, dude, I would never work for a company that offered something that low because there's so much work that goes into it. And especially the social media managers, those are still like, and they're considered, you know, an art form, I guess, because you're making the content, you're producing it, you're writing the captions, you're doing all this stuff, but they only see like, oh, you're just on like social media all day. No, you are essentially
doing your marketing. God damn it!
Yes, like how are people gonna know about your company if you don't
if you don't
have a digital presence? And people don't, and the older people don't understand that. Unfortunately, when you see more like millennial owned businesses, like they see the value in it. Unfortunately, sometimes it just takes a while for that company to be able to afford like a really good quality social media manager or something like that. But at least they understand it, you know.
Billboards and TV commercials don't work. You
They don't work the same way. It depends on the industry, obviously. TV commercials are not really the most beneficial way.
Bro, we should do a
TikToks and
TV
Facebook ads.
commercial like the furniture commercials, but it's just like watch our podcast, use our G Fuel code, just put it on TV. Is that not allowed?
Toyota-thon.
It's totally allowed, right?
One Piece, One Piece, One Piece.
This is
Sunday,
what we're gonna
Sunday,
talk about this
Sunday.
Sunday.
You should totally do that as a gimmick.
We'll spend. It'll probably be a good chunk of change, but you know we
might be
could
worth
probably run it on the TV and the radio for like a weekend.
We just gotta run like dumb or like for
We'll
it, like
do
just
it.
super quick, flashy fucking transitions.
the cheesiest shit.
Yeah.
Like make it on iMovie.
Get wacky inflatable arm flailing tube men, and we'll just make sure that we
We
pay.
get little desk ones.
We'll pay to run it whenever there's a big anime convention in Houston, like the weekend of one. Because like if people will be tuning in to the radio or like watching TV, cable TV in the hotel room, and they're just like, bruh,
What
this
the
podcast
fuck?
really got like an ad on TV? That's crazy.
I'd check it out.
Right?
Yeah. It's like cringy and cheesy
we
on
really got off
purpose.
topic on
A
this.
little
one,
bit. Let's
but-
go back.
Let's go back.
Yeah, yeah.
Backspace.
Do you want to talk about Clover?
Absolutely. Have we not talked about Black
No,
Clover? Like-
not on the podcast at least.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm not gonna not let that slide.
Black Clover came back in
For a
December. We read it in December. We're late, but here we are.
Came out on Christmas.
It came out on Christmas.
That was a great Christmas present.
That was a really good Christmas present.
We legit sat there like first thing in the morning and read it on Christmas.
I was tempted to read the
Early
fan
scans.
translations. Yeah,
Mhm.
you talked me out of it. I was like, okay, fair.
I waited.
Yeah. Are you gonna? What about the next one? Are you from now on just gonna wait till the official release?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I have to support him the best way I can.
Good on you. Good on you. We should. That chapter
I'm
was.
trying to
fucking
remember what happened. What
Okay,
all
so
happened.
it was mostly a Magma and Luck fight.
Oh fuck, that's right.
awesome. Man, I love when they fucking go off, and I love getting to see Magna's ability again. The chain
For everybody that said, oh, he has to take 6 months to build it up. It's only, you know, blah, blah, blah. Eat shit. He can do it whenever the fuck he wants, which makes him a lot fucking stronger than everybody fucking says.
Like it would make him stronger than most anime characters nowadays.
Yes.
Like Magna versus Goku. Okay, granted he can't do like Ki Blast and shit, but like still, I mean,
Imagine
imagine
luck don't even need any of that.
Luck don't need none of that.
No, that man is
He's just a
something
savage.
else. Yeah.
Bro, that scene where he's like right before they're like, oh, be careful, you know, don't use too much of the anti-magic. Like it works like a battery. If you put out too much at once, like you'll use it all. And he's like, well, I guess I'll have to just take it all out before it runs out. And then you get that double page spread with them blitzing through. Dude, that was
so good. Oh my god, I miss those double page spreads so badly, man. No one does.
There was multiple. There was multiple in this chapter.
The double one with them, like,
yes,
with
it was
the
so
electrical
cool.
fireball thing was.
God, are we ever gonna get the anime back? Like, I know that we've heard that it's coming in 25,
sure,
but
yeah. Wait, 25?
yeah.
Oh man, he thought it was this year.
Yeah, kind
It's
of.
okay.
It's
It's
not
okay.
this year.
It's okay. You know what is this year? Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi.
That's a
need
good
it.
reason
I
we live in.
need it. Now
You forgot?
I'm taking the day off when that game comes out, and I'm playing that game all day long.
I might be in Kansas.
Playing that game.
I'll take the game, but I might
Take the
be in
PS5 with you.
Motherfucker.
Oh, that
I
sucks
guess I'm
for
going
you,
to
buddy.
Kansas too, then. Or I'm staying the night with you.
You'd rather go to Kansas than just crash here.
No, you'll
I mean, it's
probably be in
Kansas.
too.
What is there to do in Kansas?
Are you kidding me?
No,
Dude,
what
they
is
have
there to do in
miniature.
Kansas?
They have miniature fluffy cows. Oh,
Kentucky.
oh, you know what's in
Oh.
Kansas?
Nothing.
The Wizard of Oz, and the world's largest rubber band ball.
I'd go for the world's largest rubber band ball.
Be careful. I hear they have an alien trapped inside of it.
I believe it.
You guys don't get that Ben 10 reference?
Oh, I forgot about that. They did have an episode in Kansas.
Yeah.
Man, that's such a cool like childhood summer. Like what the fuck? They were so spoiled and ungrateful. They just complained the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Really, you gotta have a fucking alien
Dude,
watch. you
Grandpa
go on
Max is
adventures.
so
And magic
chill.
powers.
Huh?
And Gwen got magic powers.
And Gwen got magic powers. Yeah.
And then you find out your grandpa's an alien cop, retired.
And then you find out that your cousin's part alien.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Did they not go to space during the summer?
I mean, yeah, there was that movie where like the Omnitrix was like self-destructing.
Was that during the summer?
Yeah.
That wasn't before. That a
Was-
lot happens in that summer.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I remember him going back to school, but I think that was like at the end of the series, right?
There's
no,
104
it was like a
days
what
of
if.
summer vacation. They did all that in 104 days.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, is it 12? I don't know.
The episode where he goes back to school, I think that's like a what if kind of episode they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they also did like remember they did an episode like what if Ben never got the Omnitrix, but
Oh,
he was
and Gwen
totally
got it.
self-aware of it, and it was Grandpa that got it.
Oh, Grandpa got it and Gwen
Mhm.
got it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an episode where she got it.
And bro, Ben 10 is like way too interconnected with its own timeline. It's very much like Fry. Like Fry is his own grandpa in Futurama. He fucked his grandmother in the past, and then his grandma had his dad, and then his dad had him,
So
and then he went back in time. Yeah, it's a little weird because there's a lot of like moments where it's like, oh, you know, I'm like fully powered up. Oh, hey, we're just at this moment where I'm gonna send the Omnitrix towards me and make sure all this happens.
Mm-hmm.
And there's too many scenes like that where like
sounds like an anime that I
where he
watched.
goes in and makes sure events happen a certain way.
Yeah.
That
it's called
sounds
Death
like-
Note.
Like
You
on
have
some
time
Harry
travel in
Potter
Death
shit.
I mean, but there's not time travel, but like the way he like.
That's just planning ahead.
It's like time travel, but not, because it's like they treat it like dimensional travel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
but it's more time travel. Like there's not as much. It's not as like tight. time travel would be in like Rick and Morty, or like something that actually cares about doing it properly.
We went way off topic.
Yeah, I don't know how we got to Rick and Morty.
Black Clover.
Well, looking forward to the next chapter.
was amazing.
It's like 3 to 4 months in between each one.
They're quarterly.
So the next one would probably be in like April, I think. March, April, somewhere around there.
Give or take, yeah.
Okay. Well, one thing I wanted to ask about that. It was longer than the normal chapters, but it wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. So I think I told you, like, I remember like a good chunk of that break was him resting.
Oh, like actually taking a break.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So imagine like it was like 3-4 months that we didn't get anything. So for like 2 to 3 of those months, he was resting. So it was mainly only probably about a month of him actually working on that chapter.
Okay, gotcha. So then maybe this next one will be a little longer.
Yeah.
At least he's like pacing himself and like taking the proper breaks he needs. Because like I'd much rather that. I will take a chapter a year if that means that I get the end of the series. I don't want it to not finish. You know, that would be the saddest thing ever. Please don't pull a Hunter x Hunter.
I would.
Dude, he expressed so much guilt over like, hey, I'm sorry, I have to slow down the pacing. Nah, bro.
Oh, dude.
Do you?
Don't care.
Just get us to the end, man. We love what you made. Just let us see what you got.
Yeah.
So I think like we'll probably get like chapters equivalent to Blue Exorcist. Blue Exorcist is pretty.
Is it quarterly also?
Yeah, it's pretty sure it's quarterly.
Monthly.
It's monthly?
You must be really behind then, huh?
Oh no, yeah, I am. But like no, there for a while.
Isn't it
Like
monthly?
it might be monthly now. There for a while. Oh, it's monthly now?
Okay,
There for
yeah,
a
there
while,
for a
it
while.
was
It's like once every 3 months.
How
Yeah.
close is it in the manga to finishing, like in the series, or is there still a lot to go? Really?
Which means we can get a whole bunch of the anime. Because I mean, season 3 came back.
And it's been awesome.
It's been really good. Oh my god. I'm so excited because it's been how long since the end of season 2? Like 9 years?
No,
When did season 2 end?
No, okay, so season 1, it was like 9 years before they made a new season, and then they finally made that new season round when COVID happened.
There's 9 years in between season 1
Oh,
and 2.
that's right.
Like right
So it's
around
been-
then, and it's been a few years since.
So yeah, so it's been about 4 years.
Wow, 9 years in between those two. Wasn't there like a huge
Dude, it
break
was
between
that
1 and
and
2 for
Attack
Attack
on
on
Titan.
Titan? Yeah.
Dude, like that, just that whole generation of anime, like it was fire, but they didn't have everything, I guess, all the resources for season 2.
That seems like such a good like area to go back and like either reboot or pick back up.
Soul Eater.
Like, come
Soul
on.
Eater.
Soul
Reboot
Eater.
Soul Eater.
Reboot Soul Eater. We could get a continuation of Magi. We're finally getting the rest
They
of Blue
rebooted
Exorcist.
One Piece before
They
did
rebooted One Piece
Soul
before.
Eater.
Come on.
One Piece isn't done yet. they
And I can't get a
rebooted it.
fucking finish of Magi.
I just want to see the flashback animated.
That's all I want to see. That's all. I
No,
wanna
wait, and I want to see spoiler warning,
warning.
the Alibaba and Hakuryu fight.
Oof,
What
okay.
about the like
Need that.
the like angels of destruction just like eating away at existence itself? Like
At
that
the end?
sounds like it'd be real. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to see all of it, but if I had to pick a stopping point, I'd probably be satisfied if I got to see the rest of that.
But the future city.
We're getting a Future City in One Piece.
No, but not like this. This is like magic, future magic.
Yeah.
Come on, that Utopia. What was
Dude,
it?
that shit was so cool.
It was so cool.
I was not
It
expecting
made me
that
feel
when I
like
read it.
Futurama. Not Futurama. God, what is it called?
The Jetsons.
Thank you.
Oh, the
Jetsons.
Jetsons. Oh God, I wonder if any of our fan base remembers the Jetsons.
We're old.
Yeah.
If you remember the Jetsons, leave a comment down below.
Look, I'm so old. Pokemon is younger than me.
Damn.
Oh wait, no. Never mind.
Pokemon's younger than me.
It's a year older than me.
Yeah, me and Pokemon are the same age.
Like, you know, we're actually older than Google.
Oh.
Are-
Google came out in like 97 or 98.
We're older than One Piece.
Are we older than One Piece?
Yes, we are.
It started in 99?
No. The manga started in 97.
Anime started.
Oh, let's go. I was born in 96.
Mm-hmm.
I take that
Dude,
one.
okay, we're older than One Piece. That's how you know we're old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, when they do the 30th anniversary.
Stop.
Hey, bro, you
It's
think
coming
you're
up, buddy.
old. It's all right. Emery's like almost
little
a year
sooner.
away.
Moving on.
No, now you want to move on.
We
huh?
were talking about Blue Exorcist and we went way off track.
Yeah.
So Emery's old.
Yes. Something I want to take note, because like me and Bunny Lord noticed this like the first episode. The pacing on it is phenomenal, bro. Where that last episode, so by this time this comes out, I think 3 episodes have still only came out.
Mhm.
That the end of that 3rd episode, that means that 4th episode is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean everything shifting, 100%. They gave you
Ooh,
the
okay.
like cheery,
fun stuff. Yeah.
because nothing's gonna be.
It gives me like the Sabaody type vibe where like it's all fun and games and stuff, and then boom, shit hits the fan and it's just like nonstop.
Yeah.
I like when shows do that, like sets you up, because I can tell, and I mentioned it earlier too. Like I think we've all seen enough anime to kind of be able to tell that pattern of like, okay, things are a little too happy.
Things
right
are
now.
ramping up.
Things are- Yep.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened with JJK in the flashback too.
Mhm.
Remember? It was all fun. They
beach
went to the beach,
scene,
bro.
and they went to the amusement park, and then
And
black
Papa Fushiguro shows up.
menace.
That's
That's terrible.
I think that's a really good way to write, at least shonen. You know.
Bro, I saw the funniest meme. It was that scene where she gets shot, but it was Minecraft. Like they're in Minecraft, and she was at half a heart, and he's like giving her a golden apple,
Oh.
and then she
And then-
gets shot with an
The
arrow,
fucking the
and then
skeleton.
it just like falls over.
Oh,
and then
no.
does the little like disappear out, and her inventory was there. I was like, oh man,
Ah.
If you find that, please send it. Or is it in the group that you send it to?
it might be.
Okay, I'll scroll through it. I want to send it to Pablo.
I
Also,
love memes of
I
that.
fucking get it. Those skeletons annoy the shit out of me, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, they're so annoying. I die
Uh-huh.
more to them than anything else.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
And
That
also-
and guests.
Okay, we're about to go on a quick little tangent, but I have some Minecraft questions for y'all. The
Go.
fuck is I've been going down and mining a lot, and there's this thing, and it's terrifying, and it like turns off and on the lights. I don't remember the warden. I think it's called. What the fuck is that? It's terrifying.
Found a warden?
Uh-huh. It's at the bottom of our base.
What?
Oh my god.
It's we originally started, right? We started in one place, and then we found a different place at the peak of this mountain, but it had
Killer.
so much iron. We just started. We barely like.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have to like really grind to be able to kill it. Then
We're
you're gonna
working
have
on
to
it.
move
We've
to
got a good amount
another
of diamond,
area
but
to mine.
we just built our first ether portal. Not ether portal.
Nether portal.
Nether portal.
Mhm.
Bro,
So
I-
like, and again, I'm still fucking learning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I went down and I was with Robert. And he's like, dude, this is new. This wasn't around when I was playing Minecraft. And then we had to look it up. He's like, apparently it's called the fucking warden. And it just makes this like screeching sound when you're down there. And then all the lights turn off. It was really funny though. We were screaming. It was just
So
terrifying.
There's like sensor blocks, and you have to destroy those sensor blocks so the warden like doesn't get alarmed, right? Because that's what that screaming is.
What sensor blocks? What is that?
It has a
They, like-
block that like you're walking past and like triggering Loki.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I didn't know that. Okay.
essentially, like you got to go in and destroy those.
Mhm.
Make sure that the warden doesn't have. I think
'Cause-
people call them banshees or something.
Because they said that it's
They-
blind, apparently, right?
Yeah. So it goes based off those sounds.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta destroy all those and then.
Yeah, no, I
Doesn't
shit you not. It is literally just like negative 300 and something like units.
Man, we have
Below our
a
base.
warden in our fucking world.
A guardian for a temple.
Okay,
I mean, that's-
true, but I
Mhm.
have all the stuff for that, by the
You
way.
finally found that
Okay.
stuff?
Well,
The
okay.
guardian for the temple?
I just gotta go back to the nether and get some blaze rods, but yeah.
Minecraft's fun.
Minecraft
For
is
those
fun.
listening, if you're a long-time listener, you know that I never ever wanted to play Minecraft because I just wasn't interested in it. But I changed my mind. And it's really fun. But I'm doing it specifically because Pablo has been wanting me to. My brother, he's been wanting me to play Minecraft since he was in middle school. So like over a decade, probably. Maybe, I don't know. It's close. To
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take.
Man was playing back when gold was called butter.
Yep.
Yeah, like he's been playing for a really long time, and it's always been off and on, you know. But like now he's been back into it, so I'm gonna surprise him and be like, "Hey, I know how to play now. Let's play." So, and he hasn't really been listening, so I know that he's not gonna hear this.
Wow. Fuck you, Juan.
He doesn't even like really watch anime like that much.
What?
He watches like the weekly stuff with me, and that's about it.
Man.
I don't have time. Shut up. You have time to beat your meat. You have time to watch an anime.
No, okay.
Everybody knows it takes longer.
Because we watched that third episode of Blue Exorcist,
Mhm.
and it really strikes up the conversation. Who the fuck is Rin gonna end up with, and who is Yukio gonna end up with? Okay, the Bunny Lord is, I don't know, on something because she seems to think that Rin and I'm drawing a blank. Shammy are gonna end up
Moriyama.
together. All right, and I think the three of us
Pretty much agree.
that he's gonna end up with
Izumo. I think Rin will end up with Izumo, and my reasoning is she's
Obvious.
half demon. She's the first one to accept him whenever everybody. We said it at the start.
Yeah, but I didn't know
the
that.
first one to.
Don't read.
He doesn't read the manga.
But don't you watch the show? She said it like in
Did she say
one of the
that?
last episodes.
Did she?
That she's a
Yeah.
half demon?
Yeah, like
Oh, I missed that.
yeah,
Oh,
and she's one of them. And like she mentions it on the train.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wow, I feel like that should have been a way bigger revelation than that should have
Yeah,
been.
no. So she
coming.
accepted him first, right? And then I'm trying to be careful about what I
Yeah,
say actually
yeah.
now.
Yeah, but if you guys read the manga and keep up,
Talk into the microphone, not next
Please,
to the
yeah.
microphone.
if you keep up with the manga and where it is at, you might have a different, view on maybe Shiemi and Rin.
Nah.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, no, she accepts him, and then he's seeing her naked.
Okay, but like that's.
Let's be real. Like it's an anime trope. Like
Yeah.
oh, you see them naked, and then it's like oh, I have a crush on them.
Mm.
It's obviously.
The thing is, like right now they don't like have a crush on each other
but
at
she's
all.
she's a
tsundere.
Tsundere.
Yes, and that's
She-
like the dead giveaway in my opinion.
She's
of,
a
like,
tsundere
oh,
to
they're-
him.
Yes,
Mhm.
like it's so obvious, and you've seen it in so many shows, like Black Clover. You've seen it in A Kame ga Kill. Like
Hey Arnold.
Okay, compare the
Yeah.
way she treats Shima in comparison to Rin.
Oh, that's true.
With
She
Shima,
makes
she's
Shima feel like
she
garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like kills it, dead stop, like
Right.
doesn't even entertain anything. But with Rin, she like kind of
entertains it a little
entertains
bit.
Mhm.
it, right? And then she'll like be like, oh, you're nothing, shut up, and walk off.
Hmm. Also, I'm gonna say I'm expecting / hoping that I like her better because I really do not care for her at all right now.
Fucking love
Oh, it's
Izumo.
gonna come up.
I-
You're gonna
th-
fall in
this
Izumo.
arc, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, once you get her backstory,
And that's what
You
I'm
will love
expecting.
her.
Like I'm hoping so because right
2
now
episodes.
she's just like I love when shows do that. I love when like there's a
maybe 3.
character that I just don't care for
Fucking hate.
whatsoever, right?
Mhm.
Even hate to that extent. And then all it takes is just a couple episodes of context and character development for me to be like, that's a good character. You know? When you
Mhm.
can do that and give me like that 180, oh, I love when shows do that.
So I mean, if you guys are listening, let us know like who. If you guys are like Blue Exorcist fans, let us know. Please leave that like comment. Now, this also strikes up the conversation that like Bunny Lord brought up of like unlikely anime ships.
Mhm.
Okay.
like those people who ship Frankie and Robin.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
good
that one has
or
like
It has
I
some
mean, like
merit.
it has its merit, but okay. So Robin and Law.
that
that's
one's
more middle ground, I would say, because like I'd say like a fat amount of the community is like Robin and Zoro. Like that's the obvious one.
Any
I've started to lean
any
away from the
shipping
Robin
group.
Zoro
Let's see.
one.
Okay. Whoa. But then, like, I like the conversation for Robin and Law.
I like the conversation for Robin and Frankie.
I
So.
like the
I like that
conversation
conversation.
for Robin and Nami.
Yeah, I liked the way that she like Nami ran to Robin.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're
It's
not
almost
gonna-
like she went to the strongest person on the show.
At that moment.
Excuse
Yeah, I
me?
think we might need to reevaluate. Oh, dude, that was cool how the fake Vegapunk was like
No.
telling the other guy.
If you
"Hey,
think
man."
about it, Zoro can only make 9 extra hands. Robin can make way more. She could do 1,000 sword
doesn't-
style if
He
she
doesn't
wanted
make 9
to.
extra hands, buddy.
He's so calm.
makes
'cause he can kill you from right
4
there
extra hands.
in an
Okay, well,
instant.
wait. It's 9 sword style.
Yeah, he uses his mouth, buddy.
I forgot about
It's
that.
2 extra heads.
I forgot about the most obvious thing about this
Bro,
man.
he just gets 2 extra.
Even less.
4
then.
extra hands.
Robin claps. I'm sorry. Train Robin with the sword. She does 1,000 sword style. She doesn't need to use her mouth.
Okay.
I would prefer her use her mouth.
She ain't got the strength behind it. Okay, moving on.
Fishman karate.
I mean, that's okay. I
You
mean,
saw it.
King of Hell Zoro.
I would love to see a lot of Robin busting out Fishman.
Fishman karate. Yeah.
I was gonna say same.
You guys are straying away from this fucking fun little topic that.
Well, you said Robin and
sorry.
Frankie.
But yeah, so like, think of like what? Is there any
Other
other ones?
ships?
Yeah, that you would like. Thank you.
Luffy and Hancock are never going to be together. Those are unlikely ships. I don't care what the community says. They're not going to be together.
He even says it to her outright.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
like a fam theory confirmed.
Yeah, like they're not going to be together.
Luffy and Nami is more obvious in my opinion.
No,
Or I think
Luffy is
Luffy-
if,
asexual.
okay, I understand, but like if he is gonna end
Nah,
up
he
with
was
someone-
meant to end up with Uta. She's dead. That's it.
No,
and your
that's an
idols.
unlikely ship. I
Your
don't
idols.
see. They were like childhood friends.
They were perfect for each other.
I
Yeah,
got
but
one
she's
that's
dead.
not One Piece.
What?
Naruto and Shikamaru.
No.
They're so fucking perfect together. They're
No.
best fucking friends. Are you shitting me?
Man.
Okay, but
They don't
okay,
have the sexual chemistry like Sasuke and Naruto.
but that's so likely though.
Oh, like Sai and Naruto?
But think about this.
Oh,
You said it's
unlikely.
unlikely, okay?
Unlikely.
You have
Oh,
Naruto. He's a
Guy-
wild, rambunctious
Guy
man.
and Kakashi.
Those are
That's
likely
likely.
That's too
ships.
likely.
Those
They're
are too likely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're saying unlikely ships.
So Guy and Obito.
All right, now you're thinking outside the box.
Thinking outside the box.
Oh my god.
You just unlocked something in her.
Just gonna go look up some fanfics later.
And see, like
No.
everybody
X.
fans over Madara and Hashirama.
Yeah, that
No,
one's
no,
obvious.
you know what people fan over? Itachi and Sakura. That's a big
Oh.
Hachi
fan.
and Sakura?
Isn't that weird? Like her being manipulated
Mm.
by this older man, and girls are just eating that up. Like, love it.
It's like King come
Give us more. Crazy,
Hmm.
crazy.
Toby Rama and Madara.
How dare you?
What?
Oh my god.
Oh,
and
I was
Toby
thinking the
Rama
same
would
thing.
totally be the bottom.
He's got Madara. Or he's got,
Why-
I was gonna
why
say
did-
Madara envy,
She
but
knows
it's
you're
just Uchiha
right.
envy.
You're absolutely right.
She's grinning so big, and her nose is bleeding.
I have one.
What?
Okay, here let's
Shisui
bring
and
up let's
Sasuke?
bring up the I guess the Bleach conversation.
I was thinking of Bleach just
Um,
now, yeah.
Ooh, Yoru. Oh no, that's likely.
But with who?
Yoruichi and
With who, though?
Kisuke.
Oh,
That's obvious.
Yoruichi and what's her name? Sasaki? No, the Sifon.
Oh, Soifon.
Oh.
Oh, I like that one.
Huh.
Yeah, Soifon and Yoruichi.
I
That's
can
an
see them
unlikely ship, I guess.
There's
It's
there's
one-sided, yeah.
there's that tension between them, you
Yeah.
know?
Mm.
I
Yeah.
could see it.
It's very one-sided. It's mostly coming from like Soifon. You can tell that she,
Yeah.
But Yoruichi runs away from everything she loves.
yeah. She entertains it a little bit, then she'll just leave.
Mm-hmm.
What would be a Black Clover unlikely ship? Because I mean, I know Asta and that other girl are like meant to be together, but like, what's unlikely?
That other girl,
Yeah,
put
the-
some respect on
white
her
girl.
name, Noelle.
Mimosa? Oh,
No, the white water-powered girl.
that's
Oh,
Noelle.
well.
You put some fucking respect on the goddamn name.
This man said mimosa.
I thought you said other. I heard other. That's why.
Yeah, you hear other girl in Black Clover,
Okay,
you don't
yeah.
think of Noelle, you think
Yeah.
of Mimosa.
Like, okay, unlikely. Mimosa and Asta.
But she said,
That's
okay, yeah,
unlikely.
that is
that's very
unlikely.
Why would they be unlikely?
Nah,
Because-
everybody
Yeah.
ships either
Asta.
them or Asta and Mimosa or Asta and Noelle,
Mhm.
and it's because both of them come from like the same family.
Low-key,
Mimosa is like the Shiemi, and Noelle is like the Izmo.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, honestly.
Mimosa literally even uses like the freaking plant powers
Mhm.
too. She is so obviously like
And the healer.
Shiemi.
And she's like super cheery and nice.
Yeah.
And Noelle treats Asta like fucking
Shit, all
Izmo
the
does.
time.
So
Well,
fucking,
she
yeah.
used to,
Well,
but
used
then
to.
he
Yeah.
inspired
She's
her.
different
recently
now.
professed her love for
Yeah.
Asta, so
Oh my god,
I'm
yeah.
sure you'll get that chapter in Blue Exorcist
Yeah.
soon.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Straight up is like, I love him.
Yeah,
you're
like she
like,
finally
love,
admits it, and you're like, God.
not just, like, love him as
Not
a
to his
person.
face, but she
No,
is like
she
openly
admits it
admits
to herself.
Yes.
She accepts it finally.
There is romance in that.
Yeah,
It
that's
Yes.
just
why,
takes
that's
a
why, like,
fucking minute.
I really liked the movie because the movie tried to like really portray the fact that like Noelle has and will always be the person that always has Asta's back.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
There's,
hands
in
down.
my opinion, there's no debate on like who Asta would end up with, because like it's funny seeing him like, oh, he does have really good interactions with a lot of women. He's like
Yeah.
oblivious as hell to it, obviously, as most.
And he like
MCs
still
are.
like, I mean, for
He a player,
anime
low-key.
people, they know he still professes his love for.
Oh yeah, he has this
Sister
undying love
Lily.
for Sister Lily, which is like the nun that
Mhm.
essentially raised him.
Yeah, but like
He was evil.
Oh,
In-
Well,
hey,
okay,
in the
hold
manga,
on. Hold
excellent
on.
spoiler warning.
There's a certain thing going on with that we're not talking about. So that's just
Oh
yeah,
oh,
we'll save that. But then she is not evil, but it's complicated.
yeah.
What about William Van Jensen Melioriota?
Oh, that's unlikely. I could
Vengeance
see
and
that.
Mel-
I
Yeah.
could see him being able to pin her down.
He is.
Oh, with his tree.
very-
Yeah, because
Ooh,
she's
she'd be
like she's
into
a
it.
beast.
Yeah.
She would fight you.
Mhm.
Oh no, if you want to clap these two, you gonna fight me.
He'd be into
He'd
I
be
could
the
see that.
person to be able to do it.
Yami's too scared of her. It would never work out.
Yeah, Yami's too scared.
And like, oh, obviously Yami and the fucking prickle princess.
not
Okay, but
unlikely,
that's
like-
a
no,
likely
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. No, that's the likely.
I'm trying to
one.
think of someone unlikely for Yami. But
I guess Mommy going on maybe. There's not too many.
how old is Dorothy, the sleeping one? Is she like younger, like closer to the age of Asta and all of them, or is she like an adult?
She looks younger, so
It's hard to tell. I don't.
Well, she'd be older than Vanessa.
Vanessa,
Oh, you know
Vanessa
what?
and Yami.
I can see
no.
that.
You know what's a good one? Yami and Sister Lily, because she's like so proper. She's a fucking
She's their
nun.
polar opposites.
Ooh,
And,
I got
and
that.
he's
I-
over here like so vulgar.
That's a good.
That's actually a
point.
good one.
Yeah, no, I like
Okay.
that.
You know, in the Witch Queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
You said unlikely.
Yeah. I like Vanessa. I don't know, like, but she's not. Vanessa and
What's like an
fucking
unlikely one for you? then?
Finral.
Oh
is,
my
is
god.
Vanessa a whore if I can like see her with anybody?
No,
That's
she's
just
Look,
fake
see,
news.
see,
character writing.
see?
Good character writing doesn't mean she's a fucking whore. It means she has good character writing that she can connect with everyone.
We're not talking about
I might make that
Shiemi.
into a TikTok.
I felt the wrath across the table. I'm like, madam, we're talking about
Everybody
a different
run!
anime.
I do it for the reactions.
Hey, I thought of a random unlikely ship in Blue Exorcist though. Back to that.
Okay.
What about Mephisto and Shura?
I actually,
Ooh.
I mean, after this last
I
episode?
ship that. What you mean?
Mhm. I ship that.
Okay.
I can see it.
I
Actually
ship
do
that. The
think
way
that. I
they're
also think
kind
it
of
was
flirty with
unlikely.
each other, low key, except for when he threatened her.
He straight up threatened, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." If you
Yeah,
like,
but
get my way."
whenever before that, there were like the interaction before that. they were
Okay,
flirting
at the
in
end of
episode
the
before, yeah.
Impure King incident, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Put on him.
One more series. JJK.
Wait, can I do one more for One Piece that I just thought of?
Absolutely.
Zoro and Tashigi.
That is.
I love that
That's
ship
so
together.
unlikely. That's never
It's
gonna happen.
unlikely, but
It's
I like the
never gonna
likeliness
happen.
of it. It's cute. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, she'll just follow him around and take care of his swords for him.
Law and Luffy.
Did you say Law and Luffy? That's a likely ship.
That's unlikely.
That's a likely ship in the community. Relax.
And you know what the
Alright.
worst
Not
part
relax.
is? Yeah, or the best part about it is? Law is at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that was
How
obvious.
dare you? But yes.
How dare you? But yes.
But
Never
yes.
mind. That's a good way to end that. If you guys like that one, if you guys have an unlikely, anime ship you guys have, leave a comment. We'll bring it back next time we.
Yeah, we could do this one more often.
Yeah,
it was
that's
actually
fine.
kind of fun.
Why were so many of them men?
I don't know because
Because I
more
guess they're
than
unlikely.
anything,
Yeah.
Now, so if you guys don't know, and I'm not super happy about it, Crunchyroll has released their nominees for their anime awards, and I thought it'd be a great way to piss off everybody in the community, just to go kind of over what their categories are and their nominees.
Yeah, I only know what they picked for Anime of the Year. I don't know any
Okay.
other ones. So
So the Anime Awards categories are Anime of the Year, Best Continuing Series, Best New Series, Best Film, Best Original Anime, Best Animation, Best Character Design, Best Director, Best Cinematography.
I fucking swear, if they give Best Animation to Demon Slayer one more time,
I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
Best Art Direction, Best Romance, Best Comedy, Best Action, Best Fantasy, Best Drama, Best Slice of Life. Jesus, man, there are a lot of
They do way
categories.
more categories than we do. which
Yeah,
takes
Best
some
Main
patience.
Character, Best Supporting
Screenshot
Characters.
that for Tony Awards next time.
Yeah, for real.
Screenshot that.
Best Most Protect at All Cost Character. Oh,
Let's protect that all cost character.
I
I
like
like
that.
that. We
Yeah.
should use that.
Best Anime Song,
Oh,
Best Score. Okay, score could be like what? Sports, or maybe like, hey, he scored the girl, kind of like.
No, score is like music.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Score, yeah.
Best Opening Sequence, Best Ending Sequence, Best Voice Actor Performance Japanese, Best Voice Actor Performance English. Oh, okay, so then the rest are all like Portuguese, German, Italian, Arabic, French, Latin, Spanish.
They give awards to everyone. That's pretty cool,
Yeah.
though.
So
Okay, so
least they're
we're
more
getting
inclusive, yeah.
participation trophies. That's
pretty
what
much.
this is.
mm-hmm.
Why we,
So
what?
the nominees for Anime of the Year are Bocce the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith Village Arc, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Oshinoko, Vinland Saga Season 2. Okay, the way I'm gonna put
Those
this.
last three make
The
sense.
last three make sense.
Mhm.
Nothing else makes sense on that list.
Bocce the
Well, I
Rock.
didn't see Bochi the Rock, so I
What
can't
about
comment on
Chainsaw
that.
Man? You don't think that deserves to be there?
Not Anime of the Year. It was
Really?
great, but not
Really?
Anime of the
Okay,
Year.
that's-
I would give that animation of the
I
year.
wouldn't-
'Cause,
wouldn't-
like,
yeah,
it had some
animation.
cinematic.
It was
form,
more
like-
unique. I
Mhm.
did forget about the experimental stuff.
Or
they
even
did.
like score, right? Because their music was fucking
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Like,
And the
yeah,
intro was
music-
cool, but I don't
Mhm.
remember much standing out in the during the episodes.
Fair.
I'd have to go back and rewatch some.
So for I guess a lot of our fan base that are wondering like, oh, why isn't One Piece nominated? That's because this shit's rigged.
It's 100%.
It like 100% is meant purely for series that apparently came
Did
out.
well?
No, came out during that year. One Piece came out in 1999.
Okay,
So it's
the only
never
one
gonna
that is-
qualify for anime.
Okay,
of the
so
year?
continuing anime, best
It's
continuing
always gonna
anime
be
is
best
just gonna be
continuing.
One Piece.
Wow,
Because it can't ever win Anime of the Year because it never technically stopped.
that's so stupid.
That's why, because Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is why it qualifies, because it's
A new
season
season.
2 that
But there's no
qualifies.
seasons in. Why don't you do One Piece like Wano or something? Well, okay, granted that didn't even come out last year either.
I mean,
so-
you can't even really say like One Piece Onigashima War.
yeah, because
because
that's
that still
been like 2
started-
years.
yeah.
Are you guys tripping? Luffy was in the Macy's Day Parade. That's
It's
like
not that we're
His
it's
hat
just
pop.
like
If you're gonna have an award for Anime of the Year,
you should include all
All
of the
of them.
anime
I'm
airing
sorry.
in that year,
You
whether
can't-
it started that year or not.
You can't, as a company that provides anime to an entire like, or to multiple countries, and like as the main source of anime, stand on, hey, One Piece. This was the year of One
Yes.
Piece, and then turn around and be like, anyways, so these other animes that aren't One Piece get this Anime of the Year award.
Like, I'm not even mad that it didn't win or something, but like no nomination or anything. Like, especially after it crashed the fucking Crunchyroll servers
like for like weeks on end, like
multiple
weeks in a
times.
row.
That's insane. That's a feat that like very few shows have done.
Mhm.
Attack on Titan's done it. Dragon Ball Super's done it. Like, they're
Did Demon Slayer do it?
maybe.
maybe for like one episode.
Maybe for the Tengen stuff in
Mhm.
season 2, like that I could see, and again,
Crashed once.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, dude, you have to consider it with everything. Don't be so fucking biased. I get that there's a continuing series and then anime.
Don't
of the
be
year.
biased. Watch One Piece. We love One Piece.
No, I'm not
One
even
Piece
saying
should have
that,
won.
but just
It's
like
not- it's not
consider
being-
it for a nomination or something, because this year I think it really did deserve, a nomination at the very least for anime of the year. If you would have asked me the year before, I would have said probably not, because it hadn't reached like the pinnacle of Wano yet. It hadn't reached Gear 5 or the Kaido
Yeah,
5.
but we still had like episode like 1000.
Which was great, and again, it could have gotten a nomination there, but I wouldn't be upset if it didn't win. And I I guess
Bro, it broke the internet so many times.
It just doesn't make sense.
That kind of feat, in my opinion, merits whatever. We have our own awards. So I don't give a
Yeah, fuck you, Crunchyroll.
And this is this was why we started our own award.
Yes.
We did it one year. We covered it one year. Got pissed off because One Piece was
That's
nowhere
right.
in there. We were like, nope, we're doing
Next
our
year
own.
we're doing our own. So for best continuing series, they have Attack on Titan, the final chapter, series 1, whatever.
I'm gonna hit you if it's not One Piece.
Hit me? If One Piece isn't in here?
You're
Why
holding
you
the
read
phone.
it? Why are you reading it?
Oh, Demon Slayer.
You're the one who told me. Slay the messenger.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Demon Slayer is on continuing series.
Yeah.
They said the Swordsmith Village. That's a different season. Wouldn't that go? So it's nominated for Anime of
This
the
shit's
Year
rigged.
and continuing.
This is
season.
100% rigged.
It's rigged as fuck. That's
Yeah.
so stupid.
Because that doesn't make sense. Why is it being why is Anime of the Year for what the specific time that came out being nominated, but then it's also being nominated for both best continuing series?
This is sketchy.
Absolute
There's
bullshit.
something fishy going on here.
You know what? No, you know what 100% you know what I bet the issue is? Crunchyroll understands that they fucked up because Netflix was like, One Piece, yes, One Piece, dump your fucking money into it. Crunchyroll kind of like lost the golden
They
goose.
fumbled the bag with One Piece.
Low key, and so like now they're like probably doing everything in their power to not give it the moments that
So
they can
petty.
through their. I mean, it's fucking business.
One Piece still updates faster
okay.
on Crunchyroll than on Netflix. just
So
saying.
even Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 is on here as for
so
best
then
continuing.
they're just contradicting themselves.
Then
then.
One Piece, then Spy Family, then Vinland Saga season. Like
is it
again,
One Piece?
One Piece is in there. Yeah.
Ooh,
No, did it win?
have
Oh no. These are just the nominees.
nothing's been
No,
decided
voting
yet, right?
starts I think on like the 27th or some shit like that.
We're gonna have to
towards-
revisit this when the winners are.
Oh yeah, when when it actually comes back, yeah, we'll visit this.
Okay. What's the next?
Best new series is Bocce the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Heavenly Delusion, Hell's Paradise, Oshinoko, Zom 100.
Oh, okay,
Those are some
that's
bangers.
solid
Mhm.
actually.
All of those were bangers.
Oh, I honestly might give that to Zom 100 personally.
I can give that to Zom
fucking
or Hell's Paradise.
Yeah.
Best character design's gonna go to Oshinoko.
Best film, Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King.
Okay. Gonna,
Blue Giant, Kaguya-sama, Love is War, The First Kiss of the Never Ends, the movie
I
for
never
it.
watched that
Mhm.
movie yet.
Psycho, Pass, Providence, didn't see it. Suzume, and then the first Slam Dunk.
They didn't put the
That probably came out too late.
Oh, after the
Yeah. Best original anime, Akiba, Maid War, Birdie Wing, Golf Girls Story Season 2,
That's
Buddy
the
Daddies.
lesbian golf.
Do it yourself, because Gary watches everything. The Madrigal Service, and then Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercery. I don't know.
How's
Best-
Gundam still going?
I don't know. Best animation, Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Mob Psycho 100. We're just going to stop talking about this
That's
because Trigun Stampede is the last one.
Trigun.
One
Stamp.
Piece isn't even nominated for best animation.
Did you say JJK or no JJK?
JJK
This- is
season
this,
2's in there.
like, see, I think we might have it twisted because we're thinking about everything that came out in 2023.
Mhm.
But I know the way they do the anime awards is like
Is Gear
staggered.
5th not being...
It's a seasonal thing. It's not from
yeah.
January to December. It's like
But Gear 5th came out like...
no,
in, like
no. Like remember,
August.
Chainsaw Man came out in 2022, but it didn't.
it didn't
Whenever
get
they did the
anything, 'cause it was
anime
later in the
awards,
year.
it didn't get anything. And now it's one of those options. So it's staggered. Like when we do our awards, we do what just came out
Mhm.
that year. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
When they do it, it's like well after the season. It's like offset. Like they're covering, I think it's spring
Mhm.
into, or not spring. I
In
think it's like
spring till
fall
fall.
into summer.
Oh.
Oh,
and then,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then
it's- it
that
is staggered.
new season for awards and everything and how they do it.
Even for this best animation, you know what needs should have been at least nominated, even like with that taking into consideration? King vs. Zoro.
Yeah, that happened earlier on too. Yeah.
That was
Well, but if they put JJK,
Red Rock, right?
that came out after Gear 5.
Like, what
remember,
part of the-
because
yeah.
we even said, oh, they're like specifically posting this
Like,
right after Gear
if
5
they're
came
talking
out.
about JJK,
True.
if they're talking about JJK season 2, is it just meaning like
the hidden inventory arc?
or are
'Cause
you also like 'cause you're-
bullshit.
yeah.
If that wins best animation, like yeah, it looked good, but
it wasn't Gear
I'm
Fit.
seeing some
No.
inconsistencies.
Yeah,
here.
Crunchyroll, you
They
are.
have-
Some
they play
Y'all got some
favorites.
explaining to do.
Uh huh.
I just want to know where the
Fuck.
nominations come from. Like, who decides that? If they have a board or something, or if
Y'all
they
really
just
want to hear the rest of these? Because I feel
Throw
like
darts at
do,
it.
do
No,
like
fuck
the
it.
do
I'm
the ones
getting
that like
upset.
are interesting.
you guys want to hear best character design?
Is Oshinoko in there?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's keep
Oshinoko,
going.
Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise,
God.
Jujutsu Kaisen, Trigun Stampede. Best director. I like this one.
Okay, what's best? character?
This is probably not really fun for me though.
Dragon
I can't pronounce these names.
Let me try.
So there's
Let me
Attack on
try.
Titan direct. Go for it.
I want to try. Let's see. Best director: Attack on Titan final season. Yuichiro Hayashi, Bocchi the Rock, Keiichiro Saito, Chainsaw Man, Ryu Nakayama, Heavenly Delusion, Hiro Takamori, Jujutsu Kaisen, Shota Gosho. Ooh, that's a tough one. Gosho Zono.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering these. And Oshinoko, Daisuke Hiromaki.
Dude,
Okay,
okay, I'm gonna
first,
say
You
right
did
now,
that so
this is
well.
so much
We're
more
dyslexic
rigged.
as fuck.
Why is it,
You did that so easy.
why isn't what's her name fucking nominated?
Megami.
Why isn't Megami not?
Megami
fucking
Ishitani
nominated?
deserves a fucking nomination. She has directed some of the best One Piece episodes I've ever fucking seen, and the entire fandom can agree. Every time we want a pivotal moment in One Piece animated, we beg
call her.
for Megami
Yes.
Ishitani. We know her name. I don't know directors off the top of my head, but I know Megami Ishitani. Okay, I might get the second name wrong. I'm sorry, but I remember Megami.
Yeah.
So, fuck off,
That's-
Crunchyroll. What the hell?
Okay, moving
You
on.
laugh at me.
Best cinematography: Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man,
You know what
Demon
it is?
Slayer, Heavenly.
What it is? Bro, no, no, we'll stop here.
Okay,
Stop
thank
here.
God.
We're just
That's-
getting more and more frustrated.
Like-
it's like it's probably funny to watch, but we're
Yeah.
just getting more and more frustrated.
Hold on,
It's
hold
just-
on.
I'm
Because they
curious
lost their
too.
soul. They
I'm
lost
curious
the
about
soul.
something. Yeah,
they went
did.
too corporate.
Demon Slayer doesn't
Wow.
really deserve any.
I'm gonna be
nominations, in my opinion, this year.
completely fucking serious. I think One Piece is only nominated for 2 fucking things:
What?
best continuing series and best main character. Yes. Not best supporting cast, not best score. Like,
Best supporting cast. Are you
I'm
fucking
running.
kidding me?
I'm running through this, and I'm not seeing fucking One Piece. Literally. Oh! Best voice actor performance from the Japanese.
Oh, who?
Is Demon Slayer in best supporting
Tanaka.
Tanaka?
Tanaka.
Tanaka.
Yeah.
Who's Tanaka?
One Piece Luffy.
Oh, sorry.
Like
I
she
thought there
got
was a
she got
character.
nominated. She got nominated.
Oh, fuck yeah, she
which
should.
is she should because her performance as Gear Fit Luffy was phenomenal.
Yes, it was. Is Demon Slayer in the best supporting cast?
I swear to God.
What cast? There were 3 characters.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. What?
It was
fucking ca-
Tanjiro,
Mitsuri,
fucking Mitsuri, and Emo Boy.
the little sword kid who got stabbed with
No,
the solar
no.
plexus.
Okay, good.
It's Mob Psycho.
Okay,
So it's
fair.
Ringen.
Yeah.
So and then Attack on Titan, it's Hanji.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oshinoko,
I'm okay with that.
it's Kana. Chainsaw Man, it's Power.
See it?
And then for best supporting cast, Jujutsu Kaisen got 2 characters.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nanami and Kugisaki.
Nope.
Gojo and Toji?
You got one
Gojo's
of them
the
right.
main
Satoru
character, bro.
Gojo
Gojo, yeah.
and Suguro Geto.
Gato, really?
Yeah, because for the hidden inventory arc.
Not Toji.
Mm.
Huh. Wow.
I mean,
Wait. So Gojo's outside. Oh, I forgot. It's about Sukuna.
One Piece didn't get any of the best opening sequences, or ending sequence.
Okay, the ending sequence, the one with Yamato, that one should have gotten something. I
Mhm.
loved that. It's on my Spotify playlist. It's so good.
like one. Yeah, I'm telling you, One Piece didn't get got nominated for 3 things.
Did Bleach get nominated
Oh wait,
for
wait.
anything at all?
I was wrong. Best voice artist performance in Italian. The Italian voice actress for Uta got it for film Red.
We gotta reach this hard.
And
for
Amelie
more One
didn't?
Piece shit.
Huh?
And Amelie didn't?
You know, that is a valid. Wait, that is a really good fucking point. Hold on, let's go back. English.
Oh.
Amelie wasn't nominated for like her performance as Uta.
That's
All right, no.
absolute-
So One Piece,
No.
Crunchyroll, confirmed. The shit's rigged. Y'all got it twisted. It's fucked up.
Watch our Tony Awards.
You're
instead.
wrong.
Yeah, watch
You'll
the
have
Tony
more
Awards.
fun.
If you guys haven't checked those out, you must, because it shit's less. Okay, it's not rigged, but it maybe
it's less
slightly-
rigged than Crunchyroll, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say we didn't.
It's a little biased.
It's a little biased, but at least we're honest about it. And we don't fucking come off like Crunchyroll saying, "Oh, like One Piece anime of the year." Anyways, we're not gonna give them.
You can't
any
be mad
nominations.
if like our fan base is One Piece fans and they vote for mostly One Piece stuff.
Yeah, just support us more. Get involved with it. Then slowly
And
we can
also-
make our own award show.
I want to leave this out there actually. I left it open, so if you were voting
noticed
and
that.
you wanted to add something else, you could. Okay? I don't see fucking Crunchyroll leaving that option out there.
Mhm.
So with that, Crunchyroll, eat shit, Alchemist out.
Miss out.